Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Welcome to the show guaranteed to rise a Scotsman's kilt up in excitement. It's Pubchat with the Shills.
Okay, the dude. I'm wearing my kilt right now. It's over my head.
Weightlifting with your sparring.
Yeah, less of that. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Thursday. Another week.
Yeah. Another few days in the garbage can, and we're still waiting for the truth of the Epstein files. We'll see. Will Bubba Blowjob sign it and release it, or will they classify them real quick and all of a sudden? Who knows? You know.
But he has signed it, hasn't he?
Has he signed it already? The release?
I believe he has.
Maybe I know everybody did their voting, but yeah. I zoned out for the all of today. I just couldn't be bothered, you know.
It gets to that way. Do you know what? I was thinking earlier, I'm like rewatching For All Mankind.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Trump, and I was thinking, oh, I suppose I better put another episode of the Trump show on, like it's a fucking series from Apple TV or something.
Yeah.
It's like oh wait, oh no, this is the real world.
Yeah.
For one like small moment, my ancient noggin just went into complete collapse and just thought I'm just watching a TV show, a reality show of some kind.
When he defended that Crown Prince murderer guy, that was just
God. Yeah.
And
nobody was shouting at him for not wearing a suit.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, what an asshole. What a fucking asshole. Both of them.
Yeah.
One a murderous asshole and another one isn't also a felon.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't believe that. It's just and just the way he just responded to the reporter as well. You're not a good person. You're sitting next to a murderer.
Yeah.
How can you say the reporter's not a good person?
He started threatening ABC. I think it was the network she works for, their broadcast license and stuff. It's like, what?
Yeah, I know. It's just fucking.
The CIA concluded he was directly responsible and gave the order.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no, he's rich. It's fine, you know.
He's giving me a plane.
Yeah.
Shut up.
What did Trump say? I grab that hand. I don't care where it's been.
That's locker room talk, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he was referring to some old schoolyard jokes, you know.
And I bet the prince was thinking, God, I could have that hands chopped off for that.
Yeah, exactly. Touch me again and I'll have you killed.
Yeah. Come to Saudi Arabia, Mr. President. Yeah. Oh yeah. What? I mean, it's been a week of Trump just being a complete asshole to people.
Totally.
Yeah, as reporters. You know, you had old Piggygate, where he pointed fingers on Air Force One at a reporter and called her Piggy.
Yeah, you quiet piggy.
What a fucking sorry.
Cunt. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like, how dare you treat people like that? You don't have to like them. You don't have to like them. You don't even have to respect them. But respect them for, human beings at least.
Yeah, he's so off on this Epstein constant barrage at him that his true self is slipping, where he's not trying to be Mr. Politician. He's just showing that he is a downright fucking bastard.
Yeah.
You know? Oh. Come on, what a joke. You say that to a couple of your cronies somewhere privately afterwards, What a pig asking me a question like that. The way Nixon used to do it, right?
Asking me questions about reality.
Yeah.
How dare you do that?
Yeah, man, it's pretty rough. I mean, the guy is so
he's gone psychotic. It's all I can say.
Yeah. The downfall should be swift.
Well, I mean, it also recently, I mean, he's been threatening Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay, fair enough. But he's also, did you see the thing about all the video put out by a bunch of congressmen? About refusing the military to refuse any illegal order.
Yeah,
and follow the law.
And he wants them dead.
He wants them hung.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What did he call it? Sedition.
Yeah.
Sedition. Do you know what that word means, Mr. President? Do you honestly know what that word means? That's not sedition. No, it's disagreeing with you and your illegal ways.
Yeah.
And abiding by the law, which is which is one thing that keeps the United States together, apparently.
Oh, you two should rewrite the song. He moves in illegal ways, But what they said was completely correct and not wrong at all. And he starts literally calling for them to be put to death.
Yeah. I mean, it's the sort of thing that, we should have been seeing a lot of military leaders voicing. And I know a lot of the retired ones, go on the news channels and talk about it and say, yeah, they shouldn't be following these orders. But they're retired ones. And the ones who are, currently, working in the military, they don't do press releases, do they? It's the military.
Yeah. But what do you do?
How they work.
But think of it this way. Let's say you're a career officer, you're high up in the rankings. You've really worked your way up in your career. And now you see a situation where if you were to say, there's no way I'm going to be a part of this and step aside, whoever takes your gig could follow through on unlawful commands and orders. And maybe it's better if you hold your post so you can be the one to say, this ship is not firing on them. Right?
Yes.
I don't know,
Well, but if you do that, then they are still, refusing.
Yeah.
So they'd be kicked out by Trump. They'd fire them.
Yeah. But the guy would have the boat. So, or whatever, right? You know, Trump would be chasing tanks and all kinds of shit around. Give me that back. You know?
Yeah, just say all that, that carrier group into Plymouth Sound.
Yeah.
The British will look after you. Give you because we might need that when we have to go back and reinvade America.
Yeah. All right. Might have to go and invade just so you can give it to the democracy again.
Yeah, we'll give it to the Germans this time.
Yeah.
We'll give it back to the Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried. That's your turn.
Yeah. Turns out skyscrapers and Wall Street was the wrong answer. You know,
just the Native Americans. Just don't put them all on a reservation. That would be a bad luck. You need quite a big one.
Yeah. Well, round up the rich, like the billionaires. You know? Yeah. Turned it into a TV show.
Oh dear.
Rounding up the rich.
Yeah. The running rich.
Yeah.
I like it already.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Elon, when was the last time you ran? I mean, really ran.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll give you a 5-minute head start.
Yeah. The only time that pudgy bastard runs is to the toilet in the morning because he had too much ketamine the night before.
Oh dear.
Oh. But and then he and the administration are being sued in a big way by the Heritage Foundation over ripping down the East Wing.
I could not find any actual reporting on that because I know I sent it to you. I saw it on a Facebook post, but I couldn't find any information on that.
MS Now, which was MSNBC, did post a video on it just a little while back today. I did watch the first couple minutes of it.
Okay. Yeah. So they're going to be suing. They didn't say who exactly are they suing. They're suing actually Trump himself.
Trump
personally.
And it's not just Trump.
Right. Is it they're suing the administration?
It could be something like the DOJ because they didn't follow. I can't remember. It's one of the branches of government that's supposed to be somewhat independent that isn't under this guy, right?
Yeah. So anyway, who was it again? Some historical preservation society. They're basically suing Trump for $10. Wait for it. Billion.
Yeah. Right.
Oh.
Yeah. I can imagine he's on the phone right now. No, Vladimir, please, I need more money.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But that's probably why the Saudi prince was around, right? You know, he's got to round up some cash.
I don't know what he was there for.
Oh, it's probably for one of Bubba's blowjobs. He's famous for them, you know.
Dear God. Sorry. My dick isn't going anywhere near that mouth.
Just gives me a vision of Trump spending his evenings on his knees with a line up at the door, you know.
I wouldn't put my worst enemy's dick in that man's mouth.
Now we know where the cankles come from. Get that man a spittoon.
Yeah. Don't pierce the skin or the cankles, or it'll just like ooze out everywhere.
You're like a leaking sperm bank. I can't wait to fully find out what that little blurb was all about. You know, I mean, even the guy at my beer store was talking to me about that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, he wears like belt buckles and stuff, you know, he's, you know, kind of cowboyish, you know, so.
Right. Okay. I wasn't too sure where that was leading. He wears
belt buckles, like, belt buckles, right?
He likes to keep his trousers up. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
No, but yeah, the size of a license plate, you know, like.
like a wrestler.
Yeah. So, and I figured he was going to be a bit pro-Trump because of that, but no, he's making fun of him too.
Oh, yeah. Seems to be a lot of them are these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, the MAGA crowd are burning their hats and posting it on social media and stuff. Yeah, they're not happy. They're mostly not happy about the Epstein stuff. Yeah, they love everything else he's doing,
Yeah. Well, actually, more and more when people are polled, his numbers are going down pretty much everywhere. But the Epstein thing, I mean, Trump asked for it, you dumb fuck. You literally campaigned on their release. So,
yeah, the whole Epstein bill thing has been a bit of a anticlimax, really, because I mean we've been hearing out of it for weeks. You had the government shutdown. The government shutdown was there to prevent a congresswoman be sworn in so she could
Adelita,
so she could sign the bill, and then then it would have to go in front of the House. For everyone to agree. I mean, of course, you did have the massive shift from the Republican side saying, yes, we got to release the files. And then Trump's backtracked and said, yes, I want them to.
Yeah.
Even though days before he was telling them not to.
Yeah.
So that's strange. And then it goes straight to the Senate, and everyone was thinking, oh, the Senate is going to be, going to fuck it up. They're going to slow it down. No, it went straight through like shit through a goose.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so then it goes to Trump. But as soon as everyone was celebrating the fact that this has happened, they're also saying, well, what's going to happen is because he's got the investigations going on with some Democrats who are on supposedly in this list, in this Democratic hoax file that doesn't exist, but it does exist when he wants it to. Still confused on that one.
Yeah, I know.
So that's going to prevent the files being released. Okay. So why did we all why did he get us all excited about it in the first place? Didn't you think ahead that this is what's going to happen?
Yeah.
And they're all talking about all the files will be released, everything will be redacted. They'll only release some bits, and they'll only release bits that are pertinent to the Democrats. They're trying to
But here's the thing. The Department of Justice now has 30 days to release the information, but it can withhold files that relate to active criminal investigations or are deemed to invade personal privacy. That gives the DOJ right there the angle to withhold anything they need to protect Trump or his cronies.
Oh, well, anything. I mean, because let's face it, it is all personal. Mm-hmm. That's the whole fucking point. It's about people being personal on top of young ladies that shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
And it can't get much more personal than that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's not a massage.
Yeah.
This is the thing for me. When all these Republicans all of a sudden go, oh, okay, we'll vote to release them, and Trump's like, yeah, fine, I'll sign it. To me, there's a game at play here. There's no way these fuckers just gave up. There's no way. They've won somehow, they think.
Yeah.
Right?
But here's the thing that I'm struggling to try to understand. They're talking about releasing files that are, within the FBI. Okay, so that's fine. But can't you rebuild those files? Can't some independent have an investigation? A bunch of private investigators can rebuild the files without any consent from the FBI or President Trump. You can subpoena anything from the Epstein estate. So you can get everything from them, which I think they pretty much already have with those 20,000.
I'm thinking,
you've got all the victims. They can.
That's where I was going to go. Yeah.
Yeah. They can give their what would you call it?
this is what I see happening, Dunk. If the release of the Epstein files is not satisfactory to the victims and survivors of his sex trafficking, Epstein's sex trafficking, they will finally lawyer up and start pointing at people, I think.
Well, I mean, you think about Watergate and how the Washington Post was basically, there was a couple of papers that, were reporting on the Watergate scandal, and the Washington Post is the one that came out famous for screwing Nixon over and getting. Newspapers sometimes they're the best investigation people that you can possibly get. We had the scandal years ago about the phone hacking scandal, and it was another newspaper that basically brought a lot of people to justice. So okay, it's not the FBI. Fuck the FBI. Don't need them. You've got Cash Patel in there in charge of it. Don't need him. Don't need the Department of Justice. Fuck them. Just do it through a newspaper. And that newspaper will it will sell shitloads.
Oh yeah, right. And in this day and age, if you're the modern media, old school media outlet or whatever that's active on social medias, YouTube and everything, and you do break a real investigative journalistic moment on this, it's going to be subscriptions and members and blah, blah. It's going to be worth it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why doesn't Brian Tyler Cohen do it? I mean, he's got a book out, This could be his new book.
Yeah, well, he's just waiting for somebody to do it because then he can write a book about it, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, it's up to us then, is it? Oh, bugger.
Yeah, we're going to have to do it.
I didn't know there was work going to be involved.
That sucks, but
I'm not reading 20,000 emails. I don't even read my emails.
Well, that's the pressure and weight of being amazing. What are you going to
do? Yeah. So send me an email that I don't want to read at dunktheschmuck@TheShills.com. So I guarantee I won't read it, but you can write all about your Epstein experiences in it.
Oh,
yeah. Brian Epstein, that is.
Yeah.
The manager of the Beatles.
Yeah.
So apparently Ringo's on the list.
What did Guillermo on Jimmy Kimmel say? The Jeffrey Einstein files.
Yeah. Hey, I've been making that joke for weeks.
I think they stole it from, yeah. That was pretty good. So I can't wait to see how this truly plays out, because I don't think we're anywhere near done yet. And I think everybody expecting this to actually be the end of this is coming. No, I think you're going to find that there's a lot more nasty on the way.
Yeah. I mean, of course, this whole thing about, Trump wanting to hang Democrats.
Dear God.
I mean, a lot of people are just saying distraction. He's not gonna go through with it. He'd be an idiot to be crazy. I mean, he is crazy. So
dude, I could see him. I could see him out on the gallows inspecting the rope, going, that's an American-made rope,
Yeah, made in China. Yeah,
exactly.
But this is the thing. This is what we're gonna probably see more of. I mean, he's been doing like distraction stuff. The Amelia Earhart files he's going to release. There's all the distraction that he's been doing, and you say you can't wait to see what happens. Well, that's essentially what you are going to do. You are just going to sit and wait and watch
exactly
while nothing happens, and distraction after distraction after distraction.
Yeah, it's like
the whole knocking down of the East Wing.
Yeah.
Have they actually started building yet, or they just like left it in a big pile of rubble?
No, it looks like South Park at the moment, I think,
I mean, that could be considered distraction as well.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like Richard Don Quixote in the chat says there, and I totally agree. You know, Bondi probably has 1,000 agents going through those files for the last while now, just scrubbing all the information they think they need to. Thing is when you're doing it all in a rush and you're instructing other people and so on and whatnot, there will be things that get missed. These people have already shown how stupid they are. You know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the scrubbing thing is, well, there will be original files. You know, they'll give you the redacted ones, but there'll still be original files there. Or unless they delete them.
Yeah, I don't think there will be originals anymore. I think this is a true full-on abuse of power cover-up that's going on. There's no way, after all that's happened, that they're fine with releasing this information. There's no way. I don't believe that.
And that's why we need someone to rebuild him from scratch.
Yeah. That's why we need Captain Hindsight, you know. We need a superhero that can tell us afterwards what was done wrong.
I wonder if
that on a show or something?
I wonder if Elon and his Doge team have got a copy of the Epstein files just sitting on a hard drive somewhere. Yeah, they've accidentally got from somewhere. They don't even know it's there because they grab so much information. It's just somewhere.
Yeah,
it's like that missing hard drive with your Bitcoin.
Yeah,
it's got everything just waiting to be found.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably on like an old iOmega Jazz drive, and they were just like, I don't know what that is, and just put it in the pile, right? You know.
Yeah, there might be some like website somewhere that you know, I've got all the Epstein files here. Nobody's looking at my where's my topic?
Yeah. If I could just figure out the Google search rankings, you'd all know them already. Yeah, our AI Alchemist there in the chat. New York still have copies. There could be. That's what we were saying before, Dunk. You know, the way that this is all playing out has always made me feel like, why wouldn't Trump just shred and delete and go, okay, here's all we have, and it's just non-incriminating right in the beginning? Because there must be somebody or some group or something out there that will eventually be able to go, liar. Yeah. Right? There's gotta be, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they could say, well, a dog ate all the file. But unfortunately, Christy Names shot all the dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Jesus.
That would have been...
I don't know how this is going to play out. But I'm not hopeful. I don't know.
Can you imagine if the Queen was still alive? You know, she comes over to America for a visit with her little dogs. Christy Gnome is in the area, and your royal guard just shoot her. Stay away from the dogs.
Yeah. And RFK would be after our ravens.
It's fun to eat garbage with them.
I'm our best friends.
God, you imagine every time he walks into the room to, like, you know, talk to people, they all must go, oh my God, I have to listen to this man gargle for 30 minutes, you know? Makes me sick. I can barely listen to him.
Oh, I know. It's bonkers. I mean, Trump seems to find him very, relaxing, because when he starts talking, Trump falls asleep.
Yeah. I can't stand the rattle of that cancerous tumor in his throat, you know?
Bag of gravel in a NutriBullet. I can't stop thinking of that. Thank you, Colbert.
Yeah. That was a funny one.
Oh, talking of Colbert, which I'm not going to now. You know, he's made another threat on Jimmy Kimmel as well. That's back in again. You know, Trump saying, "Oh, don't understand why this talentless lowlife is on the air." They should get rid of him. Blah blah blah. The usual sort of stuff. Back again, having a go at Jimmy Kimmel because what did he say? He's unpatriotic or something like that. He tells lies. He's not supportive. He doesn't like me. Yeah, the usual kind of like shit. But yeah, he's having another go at Kimmel again.
Wow,
like, really? Did he? I mean, I know you got to mention Mr. President, but it was only a few weeks ago. Come on.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Trump was in charge of network television? Mr. Rogers, God. Home for wayward, troubled young girls.
Yeah. Well, let's face it. No show would actually finish season 1.
No,
because they're not talking about me.
Exactly.
What is this Star Trek nonsense? Why aren't I in it?
Yeah, exactly.
I want them to rename the starship to the Starship Trump. Then that'll be good. Okay, yeah. And called Trump Trek.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll just call it Trump.
Yeah, even the TV channels, there'd be Trump TV Trump, and Trump Television.
Trump After Dark.
Oh, I'm freaking out right now. This is like really,
And the Trump +1.
Yeah.
Put the hour later repeat.
Yeah, exactly. But there'd be a lot of pornography on TV, so,
Oh, yeah. Lots of young girls.
Oh, yeah. Too many.
Oh, dear.
It'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, that was the other weird thing. I mean, I don't really want to dwell on it, but when they were talking about the Epstein files and they were talking about the young girls, and it's like, okay, but they were still old enough. They were old enough to know, but they would.
Yeah,
that's not the point.
I know, you creep ass fuck.
It's like in the United States, you're not allowed to drink till you're 21.
Yeah,
come on.
But you're allowed to be groomed at 14?
Yeah, I know. It's like some kid drinking at 17 and go, well, he's old enough. He's old enough to know.
Yeah,
but you still break the law.
Yeah.
I was only doing 15 or 30 mile an hour zone. Yeah, but it's all right. Laws are meant to be broken,
In his mind, especially, man. Wow.
Give me a law, I'll break it.
Yeah. Surprised he didn't famously come down the escalator that day with a stripper on each arm,
Mm-hmm.
Underage
not the
one.
Yeah, not the one he went up on where it stopped.
You ever see the old Pizza Hut commercial he did? Which one of the late night comics showed it recently? Somebody did in their skit. He did a Pizza Hut commercial where they had the stuffed crust pizza for the first time, and it was not Melania, it was a previous wife.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of funny to see that again. I remembered it right away. Let's do it backwards. And then they open their pizza boxes and eat crust first, which is stupid. But,
she's now buried on his golf course. Is that right?
Probably, Yeah. With like a stuffed dog as a headstone or something.
Died of stuffed crust poisoning.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that the one that ballooned up a bit afterwards? So maybe it was like, the all-you-can-eat pizza that came from the deal.
Yeah, went straight to his ankles. Talking the fast food. He did a Trump. I say he. I mean, if I say he, you know what I'm talking about. There's only one person we're talking about ever again. But he did this. The McDonald's Impact Summit.
Yeah.
I
mean, the fish.
Impacting your colon, maybe? I'm not sure what the impact was. But yeah, he just went total propaganda on their asses.
Yeah. Some of it was like they must have been sitting there going, we're franchise owners, you idiot.
Yeah, we sell burgers and nuggets. What fuck are you on about?
Yeah.
I'm the best president. I'm the best president ever.
Yeah, I don't like to brag, but I like to be, modest or whatever he said. But everyone says the best time ever.
When you put out a truth or dumb, if you want to call it,
A shit.
Shit. He put out a post on his Truth Social that that most people are saying best first 9 months of a president ever in the United States. Thank you, President Trump. It's like, what do you mean most people are saying? Most people. Most. Well, he just says most. Doesn't even say people. Just says most. Yeah. Most what? Most idiots. Most people that you MAGA people. Most. What
I don't. Because the most he's talking about are like the 6 people that follow him around in the White House all day. Yeah. You should see on Truth Social, there's so many angry MAGAs saying that the veterans that stood up to say do not obey unlawful orders are democratic terrorists and traitors and blah. No, they're not. You don't take an oath to the president. You take an oath to the Constitution. And then the Constitution says you don't kill innocents. You don't kill innocents. It's just kind of the way it works.
Well, unfortunately, that oath does actually include the president.
Sure.
But there's they're just talking about following the rule of law.
Yeah, the U.S. military.
Follow the rule of law doesn't mean you have to.
The military isn't there to be a weaponized arm of the president. That's not what it is. This is stupid, right? Yeah,
but he's getting a lot. He's getting a lot of heat for it as well.
Yeah,
which is good.
Oh, I see. You were talking about him dumping on Kimmel. Why does ABC fake news keep him? Oh, this was right after the ABC reporter pissed him off.
Okay.
Right? So he's just dumping on the network again, right?
Yeah, I thought I wasn't sure if there was a connection there.
Yeah. He always says that Kimmel's got poor ratings. Isn't Kimmel like one of the highest rated of all the late night shows? Like, isn't he number 2?
Doesn't matter if his ratings are tanking. It does. That makes no difference whatsoever. It
does. It's just another lie,
Yeah. But the point is, it doesn't matter if his ratings are bad. He's just doing his show.
Yeah.
I mean, President Trump could come and watch this show live and say, only 40 people watching. This show's shit. It should be taken off YouTube. Why?
Yeah.
Why? It's just.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's not like he's got a live late night show on the networks that he can do and say, I've got the best show. I got the most views. Well, do it, Mr. President. Let's see how that goes. Let's see you do a chat show.
Oh, can you imagine? He just stand there and play the YMCA and pretend to suck cock all fucking afternoon or whatever,
He'll have people falling down, fainting, and he'll be ignoring them.
Here's another one of his shits on Shit Social. Communist mayor of New York City, Zoran Mamdani, has asked for a meeting. We've agreed it will take place in the Oval Office Friday, 21st of November. Calls him a communist.
Yeah.
He's not a communist. You orange painted fuck.
Yeah, he's been saying that for quite a long time now.
Yeah.
Labeling him as a communist. Just because he's got like a socialist kind of like ideals.
Yeah.
But socialism is not the same as communism.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not even close. Alchemist found the ratings here. Kimmel is top of the late night hosts right now. Colbert's second, and Jimmy Fallon is third. So yeah, that reflects their sub counts on YouTube as well because Kimmel's in the lead.
Yeah. Well, Kimmel had a massive explosion, when he was taken off the air and when he went back. I think the numbers are like settling back to how they used to be, but
yeah.
But even so, I don't care. I don't care if his ratings are terrible.
But he was the only one above 20 million subs on YouTube, I think, even before his cancellation.
Yeah.
He had that funny, we have 20 million subs on YouTube ending that they finally stopped using.
Yeah.
It's
gone up.
Yeah. Oh, here's a big one. Jeffrey Epstein. This is another one of Trump shits on Shit Social. Jeffrey Epstein, who was charged by the Trump Justice Department, not the Democrats, was a lifelong Democrat, donated thousands to the Democrats, and was deeply associated with many well-known Democrats, such as Bill Clinton, who was on the plane 26 times, Larry Summers, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Trump. Yes, maybe true. But at the same time, there's a huge list of Republicans. The thing is being a fucking deviant pervert doesn't seem to have political lines, you stupid fuck.
Yeah. And don't forget, if he was supporting the Democrats and he helped create these fake hoax files that can expose all the Democrats, then why did he do it if he was a Democrat?
Yeah, right. And you can see what he's got is an army of people in the background, because every time he does this rant about Epstein being a Democrat, the list of people in this, list of people from the Democrats, it gets longer and longer and longer. There's no way in hell Trump figured that out on his own. The guy's still trying to find his own fucking penis to go to the bathroom.
Of course, there's a very, important salient point that's being posted in the chat that Trump was a Democrat before he ran for office in 2016.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
So he helped write the Democratic hoax files for Epstein.
There you go.
While he was a Democrat.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up. I mean, you literally can't, because it makes no fucking logical sense.
It's really, really tough to sift through this because it's so stupid. And, with this modern internet sleuthing, you get a bunch of people in a Discord server. Everybody starts doing timelines and this and that and all that fucking shit. When the press and those people start doing this as well, when these files start getting released, even with the mad rush of redaction that I am convinced is happening right now, these idiots will miss so much, it's going to become painfully obvious some of the things that are redacted. This is how stupid they're going to be. They're not going to be surgically precise about this the way they were back in the black and white days of espionage and government. You know what I mean?
I'm hoping they end up running out of those black markers for redactions and end up using highlight pens instead.
This will confuse them. Yeah. Or right in the middle of one of those signing things, somebody goes into the Oval Office. Sorry, sir, but we need that Sharpie.
Yeah. Yeah, we've run out of Sharpies in Washington, D.C. They've all been used up with all the redactions.
Yeah. Oh, here. There's a picture here. See if I can get this up. This is Trump posted a picture of some of the NVIDIA team there. That's, the NVIDIA with the chips for AI and graphics cards and all that stuff. There's a massive investigation by Gamers Nexus, a really good YouTube channel, and they are finding some serious levels of corruption where China's supposed to be not getting these chips and that chips and so on, and they have more of them than we do. Yeah, and so NVIDIA responded to Gamers Nexus and started calling them like fake news and stuff. Oh yeah, that works well. Let's see what history's going to think of this, you fucking arrogant fucks.
Yeah, history.
Yeah.
Not many people seem to be thinking of that at the moment. They're just thinking day. They're not even thinking day by day. It's hour by hour, isn't it? Really? How are we going to get out of this? I mean, they're just putting out fires. Literally, just like putting out fires every single moment of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, every time somebody speaks, somebody else is like left in the background with the diaper to try to catch the mess as it falls,
Excuse me, Mr. President, that's not quite true. Shut up! You're horrible. You're horrible. Fake news.
Yeah.
I'm not a reporter. I'm just a cleaner.
Yeah. What's that blonde bimbo that's always at the pulpit talking?
Levitt.
Yeah, Levitt. Man, when she was asked about the unlawful orders thing and whatnot, she couldn't answer the question. She was like, this administration's never given an unlawful order. But then she said something that was very definitive and stuff, and it instantly made me think, I'm not sure that's true. That's not going to age well. And she's getting frustrated now too. 10 months of constantly having to lie, remember your lies, compound the lies, and so on. She's going to crack, man.
I'm surprised that crucifix around her neck hasn't just like burst into flames.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's like a succubus. So,
Don't say that word. Trump will think it's a pleasure cruise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He'd be like, where's the lineup?
I'm at the front. I'm president. I'm king. It's good to be the king.
Yeah. I wonder if he has a special red cell phone, so whenever he's in line for one of those moments, he can call and order a fillet of fish.
Hey, I'm going to give a shout out. We got someone here in the chat. E651 Alpha found this looking through random streams. Yeah, well, welcome to the shit pile. Yeah, hello there.
Yeah, if you need random, you've come to the right place.
Yeah. And if you want to stream, you want a random stream. This is a random stream, all right. Yeah. Well done. Nice to see you.
Yeah, check us out tomorrow on our main channel at TheShills. This is TheShills Live, where we do it's a bit more structure. It's kind of the same thing, but it's a bit more structure.
This is the band playing at your local bar. The other shows were actually playing a gig on a concert hall.
Tonight's where we're the backup band for open mic night kind of thing. That's what the show you're getting tonight. But tomorrow is when we do our own set list. Yeah. Thanks. Have fun, and I hope the rental bowling shoes don't hurt your feet.
Oh dear.
Oh, man. We got a bowling place in town here, and you go there, and they've got those shoes. And I swear they still have the same shoes that they were renting when I was a kid, making them 50 years old.
Yeah. Just think how many verrucas have passed through those shoes over the years.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. How many times were they worn by somebody who will pick at their toes while sitting at the kitchen table?
That'll be all of them, isn't it?
I remember the first time I was taken bowling and I was presented with the fact that I just had to wear these shoes. I was not happy about it.
I've never really understood that. Quite frankly, it's like, I mean, most people. I mean, if you go back in the days in the 50s, people were wearing like leather shoes and shit like that, and and ladies were wearing ladies' shoes and all that kind of shit.
So you get to
the bowling alley and they give you these like plimsolls, basically, or basically sneakers, cheap sneakers,
and they're made out of little scrap leather bits, like they're not even,
And now in the modern day, we're all wearing pretty much sneakers. That's pretty much what most people wear these days. It's just it's a sports shoe of some kind. So it's like, why do you have to take your sports shoe off to put a shitty sports shoe on.
Yeah, a really shitty one, right?
And then for what? For what reason? I mean, to protect the wood flooring, that little short bit that you run onto.
Who wants to wear a pair of shoes that look like Stephen Miller would choose them at a shop to play a sport? You know?
Now, I'd understand it if they were giving you roller skates, and that would make an amazing bowling alley.
Yeah. Oh, or jousting. Jousting on rollerblades. That'd be freaking cool, right? I mean, you'd need an ambulance service. Or,
bowling with a horse.
Oh,
just coming in and throwing the ball at the last minute. Yeah,
polo with a bowling ball, right? Because then if you got somebody in the head, it would literally be in an emergency situation. You know.
Never mind polo. What about netball? What do you call it? Volleyball. Volleyball with bowling balls.
Volleyball with bowling balls.
Oh, there's another broken wrist.
Oops. There'd be like 7 people laying on the beach, but you can't see their heads because they were just embedded in the sand by this ball.
This is why we're not in charge of the Olympics. I can,
you know, or like that disc throwing in the Olympics, discus, right?
Yeah.
You do that, but like with a razor edged thing, and anybody who failed to qualify for other sports has to stand in the field to catch it.
Yeah, fuck it. Get rid of the discus and just swap it for a frisbee. And have a dog catch it on the field. Yeah.
I'd like to have dogs in the Olympics. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Dog Olympics.
Yeah.
It's called Crufts. We got that.
Oh, yeah. That little, everybody goes, walkies. And jumping through a little hoop and stuff and whatnot. I've seen that. Yeah. People take that shit seriously.
Yeah, some do. Some don't.
There's a funny movie about that whole thing. I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's funny.
Well, it's made by the Spinal Tap crew.
Oh, fuck. I've got to watch it for sure then. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's called Best in Show.
That's it.
It is funny.
E651 there in the chat, you know, but I can bowl. Yeah, I used to love bowling when I was younger, actually, you know. And then in my 20s, when I was like, you know, here and there doing musical things, anytime we had the ability, we'd bugger off to a bowling alley and get liquored up and play for sure. It's fun. It just sucks to have to wear those goddamn shoes. At least bowling isn't like golf. In golf, you got to dress like a complete dipshit. But with bowling, it's just the shoes, right?
And if you are playing golf, you're hanging around with people like Trump.
That's not a good look.
You're going to have business meetings and shit on the golf course. Yeah.
See, I choose my cars based on ones that can't fit a set of golf clubs. And I did well, you know.
Yeah, you could play crazy golf.
Yeah. I could go to putt, you know. What do they call it? Mini golf. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of the car, turns out I already got to spend some money. Fuck. So well. I got a turn signal that won't work, and it's not the relay or a fuse or a bulb or anything. It's the damn switch in the little flicker for your finger. And average price for a used one everywhere I'm looking so far is about $250. Fuck.
Didn't you notice it when you test drove it?
Yeah. And the sound I heard, I was like, oh, dead relay, right? Because it made that dead kind of thing sound. I thought for sure I knew what I was talking about. I checked it with the hazards, because when you use the hazards, they all flash, right? So I knew that electrically everything was pretty much there. It just wasn't activating, right? And it was either the switch or a relay. And it turns out that it's the switch, not the relay. So what are you going to do? You know, but that was one of the things I used to get the price down, like $1,200 or something. Right. So, you know, that's fine. You know, but here's the thing. My car is the Mercedes SLK, but it's actually a Mercedes C-Class, just dressed up fancier, right? With a different shell, you know? And there's a couple of reports on the forums where the C-Class one that I can get for like $50 plus shipping fits and works. And I don't have to buy the more expensive one just because it's for the SLK. And when you look at the pictures, they look identical, but I don't know for sure, right? So I got to look into it a bit more.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, no, yeah. Grunge thing.
Ding.
Grunge thing says, if it's a BMW, don't worry, because nobody uses them when they drive them anyway. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's a Mercedes. So yeah.
Park sideways.
Yeah. It's a Mercedes that's old enough not to be shitty to own as a used vehicle. If you know cars, you know what I mean.
So talking about Trump, did you know that on his True Social, I don't know if you've been looking through it, but apparently they started doing advertising. They've been doing like a spot of advertising in there now. And,
really?
Yeah, there was a I saw the who is it? The Good Liars talking about this, and apparently there's an advert for like a razor, and it's called Liberty Razors for real men, and not soy boy woke.
Oh my God!
And they got this really astonishingly fucking awful advert. But apart from that, have you heard about the Coca-Cola ad?
I was just thinking about an ad for this. Don't shave your ass like a soy boy.
Yeah, well, it is basically just like, you know, this big hunky man and you know, little soy boy kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, what did they do? Resurrect Hulk Hogan to do the advertising campaigin?
No, he's like a hunky dude, and he's surrounded by women.
Of course he is.
Yeah, of course he is. You know, he's got multiple women lying in bed with him and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, because he's a real man. Don't buy Gillette because they support wokeness in some way. Although I'm sure Gillette was the best a man could get.
It was for a long time, yeah.
They decided not anymore.
Yeah. I guess not. Not if you shave with a French fry and wear cowboy boots, I guess, right? You know,
it's like freedom fries all over again.
Oh God!
But there's this thing about. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Go ahead. I got it here, so I can't forget. It's
I was just going to say there's this whole thing. The internet is in uproar over the latest Coca-Cola Christmas ad.
Oh yeah, it's just AI slop, right?
Yeah, and they did a video about how they made the video using AI slop.
Oh God!
They're using language models, actors to rate how they did it, and it's all come from the generative AI department of Coca-Cola.
Wow,
that needs to be a thing, and it's like everybody's just going, "What the fuck is this?"
See, horrible. We used to have those amazing panda bear ads from like Coca-Cola has a history of amazing Christmas holiday advertising. For them to try and cheap out when they are so bloody wealthy is bullshit, right?
Well, that's the thing, is because they are so rich, they shouldn't have to do this.
Exactly. This is what I want to say. Like, we use AI pictures. I didn't get to use this one because I was too late on the draw, but Alchemist in the background is feeding me some funny things, right? When we were talking about putt and golf and stuff, right? Yeah. And I don't have issues with. I know there's this weird duality to my AI thing. I yes and no at the same time. But for Coca-Cola to do it with the budget they have is fucking bullshit, man.
I know. Crazy.
You know, if Marvel starts putting AI stuff into their movies instead of doing it the way they have been doing for a while,
their comics,
you know,
just start with the comics, and they just start knocking out AI slop with their comics.
Yeah, why does the Hulk have 3 eyes and 4 fingers? But that's the thing. You know, there's a time and place, and if you're a big corporate, huge billions in profits entity and you start stuffing this down people's throats, expect to get called out on it, you greedy bastards, you know.
I was watching watching a video about it, and they were saying that it takes pre-production to post-production in a smooth manner. And the guy was going, well, what about production?
Yeah,
there is none.
Yeah, that's the classic South Park joke, the underpants gnomes. Step 1, collect underpants. Step 2, step 3, profit.
Yeah, completely skip the whole, central part. Yeah. Going to be like, making movies with AI. That is I'm sure it's already happened, isn't it? I'm sure someone's made a AI movie, but it's just going to be like,
I mean,
don't get me wrong, it's gonna get better. It will get better, but it's like, but still, why?
And it's permeating YouTube right now more and more. Like, not that often yet, but more and more. I click on a video and I get this AI narration with all of this footage that's been put together that's just AI, and the script, it was just AI prompts, because it's the same similar, like somebody will be covering a classic Commodore 64 or a ZX Spectrum computer or something, and you can go, okay, that bit was stolen by Neil from Retro Man Cave, Retro Collective now, and then you're like, oh, that was the 8-bit guy. Like, you can fucking hear it, man. You can see it. It's so bad. I don't want these in my feed. I wish I could tell YouTube, don't fucking recommend me stuff that was made with your AI schlop.
There was I saw a video yesterday, and they're quite good videos, and it was like 20 things you didn't know about a movie, and it was a movie called The Hill, which is an old movie, with Sean Connery being a prisoner in a British prison camp. It's a brilliant movie, and you don't see much talk about it. So I clicked on it. And I watched it, and I was thinking, this does actually sound like AI voiceover, but it was very, very clever, because there was a bit of like stumbling on the words, which made it sound natural. But because it's Sean Connery, though, you're talking about Bond.
Yeah.
He used to play Bond, and it said like things like 007.
Yeah.
Instead of 007, you go, no, that's not. Nobody would say 007.
No,
that's not how it's done. And also, in that movie, you have an actor called Roy Kinnear in it, and there was these moments where they kept bringing up images of the person they're talking about, and that wasn't Roy Kinnear, that was his son. And then you talk about Bond and Sean Connery playing Bond. That's Craig. What you doing? And there was some other thing about producer, and there was like completely the wrong image.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's put together with an AI script, an AI voiceover, and an AI collection of images. But they haven't even fucking checked.
No, but here's the thing. This is the thing. It's all been done by somebody who couldn't give a fuck what they're talking about.
and shitloads of views.
Yeah.
200,000 views, whatever.
I've seen some of this fucking stuff come up in the automotive scene, and the narrator, the AI voice, can't even pronounce the goddamn names properly.
Yeah,
you know.
As soon as that happens, you know. And luckily, because I'd watched it, this person who's generating this stuff obviously is knocking out shit tons of them, and another one of their videos came up, and so I said, right, I recommend the channel.
Exactly. That's what I have to keep doing too. It's driving me crazy. You know, sometimes it takes me 4 minutes before I realize, wait a minute. Oh, this is fucking bullshit. This, you know.
Yeah, it is hard to spot sometimes.
Yeah. You know, I'm getting real sick of it. YouTube is really forcing people to consider alternatives. And like, you know, the exodus from Twitter didn't really go to Blue Sky. It went to Threads, but it went somewhere. And Twitter is nowhere near as powerful financially and so on as they were before, or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. YouTube's got to watch. They're really given opportunity here, you know. They really are. But you know, if they want to do it, you know,
All right.
Yeah, it's just, you know, like the only thing I can consider is there must be a lot of young viewers who don't care if the video's AI slop. They just want to be fucking scroll through entertained, man. You know?
Yeah, but the problem with AI is can you be sure of the information, especially if, you know, if it is like an informational thing, can you be you know, sure that the information is correct?
Yeah, it lies like Trump.
Yeah.
You know, if it's unsure, it just bullshits you. You know, it's that friend that tells you things and then you go say it again in the pub and everybody goes, "No, you idiot." And you're like, "Oh, fuck," you know.
That's why I don't listen to you.
Probably a good idea.
don't get my facts from Mr. Dawson.
Yeah. But so we'll see how it plays out. I hope that humans decide they want their content from humans on a platform like YouTube. And this kind of bursts and goes away. But I'm seeing some newer channels. That was another thing, too. When you see some of these hardcore AI channels and you see them getting some decent views and stuff, go and look at the channel. Oh, you know, signed up in 2024 and stuff, you know. That's always another giveaway. But yeah, it's, I don't know. You know, you know, I don't care if like Stephen Colbert will show a funny AI generated thing or whatever. That's different. It's not the whole content. It's for a gag, right?
Yeah.
You know, or if somebody needs just a little bit of B-roll for something and they don't have the cash to afford to use these video companies, and whatnot, generate an AI thing. Okay, that's fine, you know, but work your prompt and get it right, you know.
Like Coca-Cola do.
Yeah. You know, like Alchemist in the chat will tell you, you know, you'll look and you'll go, okay, great image. But then you look and let's say it's like a keyboard or something. Oh, it's all wrong. I don't understand how AI can't simply get a keyboard with the letters in the right places. It's not like there's variations in keyboards across North America cities or something, you know, like.
I noticed what AI is really, really good at, video AI, sexy chicks in latex, shiny latex.
Yeah.
And, I see these videos, and I'm just staring at them, looking at them. just how the fuck does it know to get all those wrinkles, the reflections, and everything in the latex suits?
Yeah,
and it's like I'm being a tech perv now.
yeah.
I'm looking at sexy ladies for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Because some of that stuff, you think about it, if you're doing it, old fashioned 3D, oh my god, the amount of work involved is insane. It's why I can see the attraction for Coca-Cola to just use AI to generate these images, because they cutesy animals, they look CG, but for a CG artist to create that would cost them thousands.
Oh yeah.
But no, just type it in a prompt and you get it. Easy.
But that's the thing.
You just cut your favorite bits together.
Yeah. You know how you've got, production people when you're working on a shot, for those that don't know, Dunk's a visual effects artist. When you're working on a shot, you'll have some jerk off that goes, oh, but could you blah, blah, and, redo it. You've, told me stories, right? They need anal attention to detail people on the production side overlooking the ones running the prompt, because in my mind, the one thing that usually fails when people just use AI instead of traditional production techniques is they don't go far enough to fix the little flaws.
Yeah.
Right?
I had a shot come in. It took me days to do it. And all it was in the distance, there's a lampstand, right? So get rid of the lampstand. Okay, not a problem. Except this has been filmed in front of one of those diamond fence sort of things in a tennis court, and the camera is rolling past it. So you have this diamond fence work over everything.
Yeah.
And it's I had to roto the whole thing out, all the fence work, and it was an absolute nightmare.
Wow.
Just thousands of tiny little splines to cut it out, because you need because once you're doing the cleanup, you need to put it back over again. But it's we were looking at it, think, could we use AI to get rid of that? And I have no idea how. You can spend weeks on it trying to figure out how to use AI to get rid of it, or just do it the old-fashioned way with a fucking hammer.
Yeah, just simply blunt force.
Yeah, well, because one of the problems with AI, I mean, even today, is you really don't know what you're going to get.
No.
There's nothing solid about AIs where you get exactly what you want.
I often wonder if a little bit of this isn't built in on purpose, because so many of these AIs are, you buy a bunch of tokens and you use them per prompt.
Oh, that's a conspiracy.
I know, but how many companies want money? AI, there's data centers and stuff popping up all over the place and so on. There's a lot of fucking money on the table here, man.
Talking of data centers, you hear about Bezos's plan?
What's he going to do now? Turn the moon into a data center?
Oh, you nailed it. Yeah, what? Exactly. What? Move all the data centers, which are consuming vast amounts of energy, stick them on the moon, solar power, job done.
Wow.
And, so you take that kind of stress of energy stress off the Earth and put it on the moon.
With a big long cable.
I'm just kidding. Telephone line, Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of heat for it, and because he also talks about putting industry into space as well.
Yeah, but he's not.
Planet. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. If all you're going to do, like, think about it. Cooling, no problem. It's cold there.
It's on the moon.
Yeah.
Well. Except in sunlight where it's hot.
Right. Energy, without the atmosphere and all that sunlight that comes to the moon is some powerful, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you stick a data center in a crater where it's shaded. Mine the water out, so you got water cooling and all that kind of shit, and put the solar panels on the surface. Yeah. Unfortunately, you do have the situation where even the moon gets cut off from sunlight, but batteries, bloody lithium on the moon. There's you can
put a nuclear reactor up there, like in For All Mankind, right?
Yeah. And then it breaks down, and then you lose Gordo and Tracy Star.
Spoilers.
It's not mad. It's not mad. I mean, stick it on Mars.
Yeah, I'll see you on the dark side of the.
It will add 20 minutes to your render of your AI. Getting it back to you, but
yeah. Well, I mean, if you're using microwave transmission and stuff, that's actually not very. It's only a couple of seconds of latency, 1.8 or whatever, right?
We'll just invent subspace communication.
Where's Geordi?
It's all in the Star Trek technical manual. We know how to do it. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, somebody start designing our Heisenberg compensators, and we're halfway there.
I would work on my Heisenberg compensator, but I can't remember where I put it. That's a physics joke.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. It's like the physicist who sometimes can find his cat and sometimes he can't.
Is that a pussy joke?
Yeah. There's okay, so does anybody know or care about the whole story of the guy who got the rights to Commodore Computer and is literally bringing them back properly?
He does.
Okay.
He cares.
Yeah. There's a YouTuber, and he got together with some folks. He's called Perry Fractic. I think his name is Christian, really. And he now holds the rights to the Commodore patents and stuff from back in the day. And he's got all the rights to the Commodore 64 and stuff, whatever, the ROMs, I think, and everything. But during the breakup of Commodore, when it all died, the Amiga stuff went to another company. And there's a third company that think they have the rights to the Commodore name. And what they've done is they've put Commodore branding on like USB power chargers and stuff. It's a joke, right? So it looks like the power charger fake Commodore people are going to try lawyering up and going after the guy that actually owns the patents and everything. And there's going to be a legal fight. I hope not, but I hope the company that makes the junk loses, because the new guys that have the Commodore rights and everything they've already brought out a new C64 Ultimate or something that's really cool. And yeah, I mean, they're making real computers, not just stupid shit,
Yeah, seems a bit pathetic to go after them, really.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we're going to defend because we've honored the name. You put it on electric coasters that plug in USB to keep your coffee warm. Shut up.
Yeah, it's like having a go at veteran car collectors.
Yeah.
Because they're using a carburetor in their car, and we got the rights on that. It's just a fucking old car.
Yeah,
it's not going to change the world. The retro computing scene is it's quite big, but it's not going to change anything. People aren't going to swap them out for their iPads or whatever.
No, I mean years ago somebody brought out computer that looked like the Commodore 64, but inside of it was a decently modern AMD chip and so on. I mean, it didn't have a big GPU for gaming, but it was a good computer, except it's an old Commodore 64 looking keyboard layout and everything. Like,
so it's a PC inside a Commodore case.
Yeah, which makes no sense to anyone except it looks neat, you know?
Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. I like that thought.
They were only like $500 or $600. It wasn't like the best computer in the world, but it was a good, just general desktop computer, right? You know, I thought it was neat, you know.
Yeah.
But now this perifractic guy, no, exactly, right? You know, no way. It was good for people running like Linux and stuff, right? It was really good for that. Yeah,
for certain applications,
you know, that's where I think I might go after this round with Apple computers. Linux is really close to being, I could do everything to produce our shows on a Linux computer that I can now. Yeah. I think Steam OS with their Proton layer has really helped bring development of cool tools to Linux, because I noticed when you go to like the OBS, that's the software I use to produce these live shows. When you go to the OBS site and look at their plugin list, I mean, it's not all of them, but it's a good place to start. There's more and more really good ones that are now Linux. And I wouldn't doubt that the popularity of Mac is helping there too, because taking the core functionality of a Mac app to the Linux world is an exercise in interface building and stuff, but there's a lot of similarities, you know.
You could dual boot your Mac Studio.
I don't think so, because it's the new M series. I don't think you can do that anymore, although, to be honest, I should know and I don't. But I think the ability to do alternate OS has died with Intel chips, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm sure you can do a dual boot on it.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, because it's never been a thing for me. But
the only thing The only thing that could stop that is these new M series chips from Apple are so powerful. They're on M5. That just came out right now. I have an M1, but I have the Ultra. So it's like, you know, the baddest ass one they make. They only make so many Ultras. Like they made an M1, an M2, no M3. And then they did finally make an M3 when they brought out M4. It's crazy, but mine is still so fast that it's going to be a long time before I need a computer. And when I do, one of the M3 Ultras will be cheaper. And so, you know, I'm not sure, right? Because these Ultras are fucking powerful. Holy shit.
I'm still amazed by my Macs and just how they just keep up with stuff.
Yeah,
they're old. I should, you know, it's a business expense. I should be, replacing them. But it's like, well, why?
If I was you, unless they bring out an M5 Max, and I don't believe they will, I believe M5 might get a Pro, but that's it. It'll be M6 that eventually that gets a full line again, where you get an M6, a Pro, a Max, and an Ultra.
Wow, who knows with that fucking Trump-loving bastard company.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a little disappointed in Mr. Tim Cook.
Yeah, there is that as well. You know, it's like, I mean, the thing is about Apple is, you know, I'm not being funny, but you know, it's kind of like a lefty sandal wearing, Tim company.
Cook is a gay man. How the fuck can he kiss Ronald Gump's ass? Ronald Gump
because he's a gay man.
And but Ronald Gump himself, Donald Trump, hates everything that is the core of who Tim Cook is. He hates gay. You know,
he hates everybody.
Well,
what are you talking about?
No, but he really hates gay, trans, and everything. He fucking hates them. You know.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, Tim Cook shouldn't have even walked into the goddamn Oval Office. You know, that's like combative territory, you know?
Yeah. It is the one thing about Tim Cook and Apple that just put a bad taste in my mouth. That's all I will say. Sucking up to that fucking creep.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it from a business side. That they're doing everything they can to protect their company, but at the same time, it's like, show a fucking backbone, Apple. You got plenty of money in the bank.
Apple is worth more than like a whole shit ton of countries that aren't actually that poor. It's crazy how much money Apple has. You know, I mean, Apple should have 4 or 5 new product segments right now because they have enough money to just simply go, I don't know, let's make a television, let's make a car. But they tried and canceled all this stuff. I don't understand, you know.
Let's make them for free.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Apple, Tim Cook, listening. Free Macs, please.
Yeah.
That'll make me happy.
Apple has enough money that they should be launching their own fucking satellites.
Yeah, Mars mission.
You know?
Epstein files.
Yeah. They have enough money to even like resurrect the career of David Spade if they wanted to. You know?
Oh. Who's that? David Spade. Who's that?
He's that guy who wishes he was Dana Carvey.
I doesn't know. David Spade. I know the name.
He was a Saturday Night Live guy, and then he went off and he was he was the guy who worked the reception desk at I think it was called Just Shoot Me, a TV show that had a chick and a dude.
that really nails it down.
I don't know, man.
Hang on, let me just Google that. TV show with a chick and a dude. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Super Chat Matt was posting in the chat. He's having real issues with Sony Vegas. Uninstall it and reinstall it. There's a big thing on the internet about this right now. I bet you're suffering from it too. Just Shoot Me was the show. RP Marson in the chat. Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that name. Yeah, I can't remember. Wasn't a show that I watched or anything, but David Spade was on it.
Wow, Sony Vegas.
Yeah, they just got Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas just got an AI tool that Final Cut Pro for the Mac has had for a while. This is video editing. If you're not following along. And the AI tool can take the echo out of somebody speaking in a hollow room and make it sound good again. And that Final Cut Pro's had it for a while. HitFilm, it also has it. Sony Vegas just got it, and so on. And it just makes me wonder. This tool is also amazing at getting the wind sounds out of your microphones and stuff. How can somebody like Doug fucking DeMuro still do these? This is the blah, 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 and it's echo chamber shit sound. You don't even have to have a good mic anymore, Doug. You can just edit it out with one little slider. Come on,
Yeah, well, the thing is, people get, especially YouTubers. I see it a lot on YouTube channels where the microphone still sounds like it did when they first started.
Yeah,
and it's like you sound like you're terrible.
Yeah,
and
Walter Cronkite had a fuller voice. No,
the thing is that I know this. I know this because I've been partial to it myself. You get stuck in a routine when you're uploading a video and you do it, X, Y, Z,
right?
And you just never really pushing the boundaries or taking on, or even learning about new stuff and making it better. There's loads of ways you can make your videos better. But you just kind of like stuck in a routine, and it's just how you do it.
I think there's more to it than that. I do believe that's part of it. But I think for somebody like Doug DeMuro, who pays an editor and blah, blah, and whatever, probably. But these other people as well, it's just the fact that they don't have to. They barely get any complaints about it, so they just don't bother. I could never do that when I know there's if I was to go and stand outside and go, hey, I'm Dick Dawson and here's my cool new little sports car that I bought, and I could hear the wind in the microphone, if I couldn't edit it out digitally, I would reshoot. There's no fucking way I would leave that in.
Yeah. Well, good job you didn't watch some of my old videos.
And it really bugs me when you see somebody wearing one of those modern DJ whatever clip-on microphones or the Rode one, and it came with the little fuzzy windsock in the fucking package, and yet I can hear the wind because they didn't use it. What do you think that thing was? So you could tickle your fancy with it when you're at home?
Well, that's what I did.
Yeah, they didn't just include a dehydrated dead squirrel,
I mean, the thing, when I got a microphone and had one of those little fluffy things on it, I set it next to a bowl of water, and eventually I had to take it to the vet to have it put down because it wasn't moving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why they included the pet, but at least it didn't survive shipping. But yeah, or Liam Wakefield in the chat, or the sound of their jacket scraping on the mic. Yeah, when they don't even do a test of the placement of the mic. Yeah, no, don't stop. No. Not when I have headphones in, man. No,
it's ASMR.
Yeah, it's not. It's awful. It's oh God. Thank God that ASMR trend died off.
No, it hasn't.
Really?
You just don't getting recommended it.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah. I hate that. I don't need people whispering to me like that. It freaks me out. Or those people that would just lightly tap the mic.
Yeah, I was going to do it, and I thought, no, I won't, because I've already freaked you out once tonight.
Yeah, no, I'll mute you.
I kick my butt.
Yeah. Them's fighting words.
talking about YouTubers, interesting thing. I kind of like I do watch channels of people just going out and doing food reviews and stuff like that, going to restaurants and pubs and whatever, which is really fucking annoying because half the time I can't get to the places where they're at.
Yeah, or afford it.
But there was this interesting thing that happened. There was I've talked about some of these channels with you before. You probably won't remember, but there was a guy who ran it was part of a channel called Rate My Takeaway, and there was this big fat jolly guy.
Yeah. I remember you talking about this cat. Yeah,
and he'd go out and review shitty chip shops and kebab shops and whatever. Anyway, he had a big falling out with his channel producers, and there's a whole fucking story behind that, and basically massive split. Now there was this other guy. Hang on, which one? Let me get it right. Is it Gary? Yeah, Gary Eats. So
always comes down to a fucking Gary.
There's always a Gary involved. Believe me. So Gary Eats, and so he did a few kind of like collabs with him in the past. Where he'd turn up and they'd have meal together, and there's a few other ones. Greeno Eats, and the three of them would be turn up at a restaurant and just do another collab. Now, interestingly enough, tonight. Well, the Gary and Danny, who was on the Rate My Takeaway, they've now teamed up and they've got their own channel. Gary does his own channel, but they've teamed up to create a new channel called Gary and Danny. Brilliant. They spent hours thinking about that.
Yeah. They had to go on vacation just to sort it out.
Now I've been watching them build this channel. It's only been a few weeks, and they're already up to nearly 100,000 subs. It's an amazing,
wow.
And they
fucking Garys,
fucking Garys. No, not the fucking Gary. No, the Gary for fucking.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is that tonight they put out a video where they went to a big restaurant in London called Fallow, or run by the guys from Fallow. They're internet stars on their own.
Okay.
They bring in another guy called Harrison. Can't remember his name. Fucking Harrison. Another guy who does food reviews. And another girl called
so
Hannah
their clientele
Rickett.
is food reviewers, and they're a YouTube restaurant.
Well, yeah. Hang on. Let me let's get this through. So Hannah Ricketts is there as well in this collab in this one video. Greeno Eats turns up as well. So it's an amazing, because I was just watching this thinking, you guys, this whole collaboration thing. They are starting to do like Top Gear for food reviews.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing that they've done is like a kind of like a Top Gear kind of show,
right?
And they're really nailing it, and they're just like bringing all these other reviewers, food reviewers into collab, and it's amazing to see this like happening. In real time.
Well, that new feature of YouTube where when you do a collab, it finally shows both channel names or whatever instead of just, that has seriously fueled a new wild, crazy rush of collabs on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
The thing is,
it's amazing.
The thing is collabs on YouTube. If you want a real tip, do a collab with somebody who doesn't do YouTube. They're a TikToker or something, because when you bring eyes from a different platform to YouTube loves you.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we're going to be doing it coming up, whether they like it or not. We've got abductors, agents out right now finding our guests.
Yeah. We're going to Shanghai them. We can just go out with a club. Are you a TikToker? Yes, I am. Thonk on the back of their head.
Yeah. Bag them and tag them. Let's bring them to the Shills.
Ship them out, mask them up, blindfold them.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Trump, Star Trek, Star Wars, and yes, and what do we call it? Stargate.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's the new Stargate has been announced.
Wow,
that's how I feel about it too.
That's about all it has been. There's nothing behind it. There's no substance. It's just like Stargate,
yeah. There was 5 nerds on a podcast that got very excited, but
they don't know who's in it, who it's about, when's it set.
No. But we'll see. I'm hoping for a prequel for when the Stargate first was built or got to Earth, like back then. But
yeah, that's I don't think that's going to happen, because just the whole mystery.
Yeah, well, Neanderthals are hard to find, so there's No,
I was gonna. The point is the mystery of where the Stargate came from. Is a lot easier to leave as a mystery than actually film it. You know what I mean? Because
especially if you get it wrong, and they're like, "I don't like that answer."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get into fan hatred. Yeah, you crossed the line with that one. No, I did like the Star. I did actually watch every single episode of Stargate, and God knows, can I remember any of them. So there's like 250 of the Stargate season. There's like 250 of fucking Atlantis.
Well, a conversation. A conversation about the Stargate TV show usually starts with, and then MacGyver.
Well, they did actually get that out of the way on one of the first episodes of Stargate, the TV series.
Yeah.
When the female officer, she says, "Oh, you're just going to MacGyver yourself out of this one."
Yeah.
And Richard Dean Anderson just like gives a quizzical look, because that was the thing. Richard Dean Anderson is great in the show because that's what he does.
Yeah,
it's almost like a Spock eyebrow raise. It's just like it just does these shots of just him giving a quizzical kind of like
yeah. What's funny is a lot of people when that came out said, "Oh, I just can't see MacGyver as this space guy." But I can't remember the MacGyver show except for the jokes. Like, you know, I got a bobbin, a spool of thread, and a needle, and I'm going to make a bomb to get out of here or whatever, you know. I can't barely remember the show, and yet I still get the thought. I can't imagine MacGyver being in the Stargate universe, and that shows you how stupid that thought is, because I can't even remember MacGyver very well, right?
Well, it's like all those shows, and we talked about it in the past. You can never remember an actual single episode of anything. But yeah, MacGyver. Well, you just give him a fucking haircut, get rid of that mullet, and put him in a uniform. There you go, job done.
Yeah.
He's now in Stargate.
Yeah. I did watch the first episode because I did put Stargate season 1 in, didn't I, in the server?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, I think I watched episode 1 and I was like,
I think it takes a while for it to find its feet. I think
they should have used stronger cardboard when making the sets, you know.
Couldn't afford that.
Yeah, I think
Richard Dean Anderson was actually better than what's his name, Kurt Russell, in the long run.
Yeah, I could probably see that. Actually,
got a bit more range.
Yeah. So I remember when the show came out too. I was like, I wonder, does MacGyver play the sneezy nerd or the I want to kill myself dude, right? Because I guess it's not sneezy nerd. Does sneezy nerd, the Daniel character, show up in the TV show?
Yeah, he's right. He's right there next to him. He was in the first episode.
Was he? I see. I don't even remember. I think
Spader, who played the original.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of the guy who took over from him. He's there.
I really liked Spader in the beginning of the movie where he's the I got a theory, everybody thinks I'm an idiot guy, you know. I wish they would have sussed out that part of the movie longer.
I did love that bit where he's like, figures out the the Stargate, because he doesn't even know what they're talking about. He doesn't even know that Stargate exists, and then he goes, "Oh, this is the seventh symbol," and blah blah blah. gets out the whiteboard, drawing the symbols of a funny little man with a hat.
Yeah. And then when he finds out how long they've been working on it, he's like, "What?
Showing
8 months?
Showing the Stargate."
Yeah.
And then it just works instantly.
Yeah. Yeah, when he finds it and he's like, he starts drawing on the screen, there's the two dudes.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great movie.
Until it becomes a space battle,
It's a great movie and stupid all at the same time.
Yeah, it's almost like Roland Emmerich made part and then Michael Bay finished it off or something. And, originally it was written to be Jeffrey,
No, it's Roland Emmerich all the way through. I mean, you look at what he's done. Independence Day and all that kind of stuff, and like 2012.
God, that one, yeah.
It's wrong. I mean, the other one he did was the 10,000 BC, which again goes into Egyptian kind of mythology and aliens and stuff. But it's like,
I'll give Emmerich credit for one thing. He made it hilarious to make Woody Harrelson a pickle eater. That was fucking funny.
And then he made Moonfall.
Oh my, that's his? No wonder I liked it so much. No, wait, that's the wrong, yeah.
Yeah, but but Moonfall is terrible, but it's also like this is a Roland Emmerich film. You're not supposed, it's just like a B movie from the 50s. You're not supposed to fucking believe it.
I'll say there is, every time we bring this fucking movie up, there's this little voice in the back of my head that says, watch it again, it's fun.
It is kind of fun. It is kind of fun. It's stupid. It's stupid, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that Roland Emmerich has always kind of like done. He's always made like
gravity selective, so that you could hold on to something and watch something else fly, or
It's stupid. It's stupid, But I'm quite happy watching movies from the 50s where they have no fucking concept of what science is or rocketry, but
I just put a few older movies in the server. I've been looking and I'm like, we got to have some more of those classic sci-fi from back in the day. So as I see them coming up in the feed for the place I acquire things, I'm putting them in. I'm going to get some Jules Verne shit in and so on, and, get the classics in. Yeah. I should hook you up with an invite to that site so that you can add some.
You did, and I can't remember it.
Yoda was supposed to be smarter than this, Dunk.
He is. I'm not. that's why I'm an avatar of a plushy version of Yoda with my face slapped on the front of it.
Yeah. Your name is Yoda, D-U-H. Right?
Yodum.
Too funny.
What was it? Whaler Johnny C. Woody Harrelson. Yeah, he was in 2012, wasn't? Yeah. 2012. He was the crazy dude in the caravan, wasn't he?
He got blown up at Jellystone National Park there,
and loved every second of it.
Yeah, he was just totally happy as hell with this whole situation,
Yeah. Well, having said that, if you're in that situation, it would be quite amazing just to see that kind of like devastation happening right in front of your eyes. In part, it's not like a nuclear explosion where it's someone's blown you up. It's just like this is nature, and it's fighting back, and you're gonna die.
Yeah, if you're spent, you might as well see the show, right?
Yeah, I know. Free tickets, front row seats.
Mm-hmm. A guilty pleasure movie that I like that I've seen, 3 times now, I don't know why, is Cowboys versus Aliens.
Oh, right. Yes.
It's fun. It's stupid, but it's fun,
Did Roland Emmerich make that?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't think you touched it, but yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's got a great cast in it.
Harrison Ford gets to play one mean son of a bitch. Yeah. It's funny.
It's like what he was built for.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's played all this lovable rogues all his life, and he goes, "No, I want to be a grisly old man like I am."
Yeah, it was like, I want to out Clint Eastwood. Write me a movie,
It's like Lee Marvin in The Dirty Dozen, because that's what he did.
Yeah,
that was him. He was just a mean ex-military officer and just hated everybody.
Yeah, when he was when he had the dude tied up to the horses because he thought he blew up his cows, he was about to rip them. Fuck. Oh, that's hilarious.
But again, the whole cowboys and aliens things always falls down to the fact that they're mining gold.
Yeah, I know.
On Earth.
Like gold is somehow hard to find in the universe.
Yeah.
That's so stupid, you know?
Yeah, there's an asteroid out there which is literally a fucking diamond.
Exactly. You know?
Yes, there's no way. There's no way you could mine it because you need a diamond cutter. Oh shit! Yeah, that's gonna work to cut through that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the entire asteroid belt is full of all the minerals, all the water.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything you would ever need without having to invade Earth.
That's how I was gonna bring up that Tom Cruise movie where they're sucking up the Earth's oceans, and he thinks he's on the good side, but he's on the bad side. You know that one? Yeah. There's way easier ways than having a brutal battle with a thank you, planet. You just simply go other places and get your water because it's everywhere. Fuck. Yeah. You know, you could just pop by Enceladus and you could fill up a planet, you know?
Yeah. The only sci-fi movies that make any sense, because let's face it, there are a ton of them where they're after resources.
Yeah.
The only ones that make sense is when they're after people.
Exactly.
Yeah. Scrumptious.
That's the one part about Stargate that makes sense. Go find yourself a slave race or whatever. There, boom, right? You know? At least they weren't trying to find silver or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming up on 2 hours here. So
oh shit. And we haven't got to the good stuff yet.
Yeah, exactly. Dunk's pregnant.
Dick's not the father.
Yeah, Dunk ate a real nice. Yeah. Dunk ate himself a charcoal briquette, and he's going to shit a diamond in about a week. So
yeah. You know, squeeze hard.
Virgin. Let's give a thanks to our team around here, shall we? We've got Mexi Girl on the Shills account tonight. We got PJ CNET, AI Alchemist, Liam Wakefield, Jose, Chris Lundy, and Super Chat Matt.
Yeah, thanks, piggies.
Hey, you. Thanks, Piggy.
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Oh, we just turned the end of the show into a shit on Shit Social.
Thank you, Donald.
How many people are signed up to True Social just to watch that idiot? I bet half of the people that have accounts, like me, do not use it. They just use it to be YouTubers and show Trump stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I have set up an account, and I think I used it on day one, and I've not gone back to it since.
Exactly.
I know I should look, but I ended watching other people's videos where they like show the clips and think, I know Dick's going to bring it up.
I bet they only have about 80,000 active viewers. But before we're over 2 hours, because then YouTube will bury the show entirely. Big thanks to everybody watching and joining us, new viewers, old viewers alike.
Nice to see some fresh faces here.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
I hope you had fun.
Yeah,
and if you didn't, there's a complaints box. It's on our Discord channel, so you have to join our Discord channel. Go to complaints. You'll find it there behind the back door of the main office,
right beside the proctologist front entrance. So we'll see you soon. Remember, tomorrow we've got a double shot for you on the main channel at the Shills. We've got our Friday report where we're gonna, get into some news, both serious and shit around fun, and then we've got an after show where we crack out the beers and the joints and stuff and dig into what the hell just happened.
Yeah, more of the same.
Pretty much, it's this show with a tiny bit more focus to it.
Maybe we'll talk about Babylon 5.
Oh, yeah, right. I got to put that in the server. So, thank you, Captain. And
Time ticking. Come on, quicker.
if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Oh, dandy.